And just a quick note about reinforcement. We have an entire training on this. So if you want more details, feel free to go and check that out. It is also recorded and on the website. But specific to student schedules, you are going to have some options regarding reinforcement. You can reinforce at a class level, a group level, or an individual student level. It could be something that you're giving them in the moment, or it could be a fun activity where you're going to stop, drop, and do something fun. It's really important to reinforce when students are independent with new skills. I know I just said that, but it's so important. Maybe you have a student and they're struggling to complete all of the steps in their check the schedule routine. So in that case, you're going to pull that step and you may have to explicitly teach it. You're going to do some direct teaching, and you are going to provide reinforcement as they are moving ahead. Like if you're fading out prompts, every time they move up, you're going to provide that reinforcement. Maybe it is a token. Maybe they are using a token board and they get a token, or maybe it's a peppermint. It could be anything, a gummy bear, a toy, whatever it is. That's just an example. Maybe you're teaching a small group or a big group. This still applies. For example, maybe you are working on transitions in your first grade classroom, and you have a signal that you use, and they're all supposed to go to their next location without you having to stop and move them around and direct people on where to go. The first time that they do that without you having to provide any prompts, that's a party. Like, stop, drop, and do something fun. Maybe they all get a mint, or maybe you take 5 minutes and add some extra recess time in, or whatever the fun thing is that you have planned. Maybe it's that you have a marble jar and they're earning a class reward, pizza party, balloons, bubbles, whatever. Maybe you put some marbles in the jar so that they're getting more to earn toward that. But the bottom line is, make sure that you are providing reinforcement, especially for those new skills, and make sure that you're prepared. If you've seen the previous training on reinforcement, you know that the gold standard is 1 to 3 seconds for providing reinforcement. Obviously, if it's a small group or a large group, that's not attainable, but you want to get it to them as quick as possible, and you want to have an idea of what you're going to give them. So make sure that you have a plan for reinforcement when you get started. Oh, and also make sure that you are providing verbal praise and social interaction along with any items or activities that you're providing, because we want to build in the desire for, a high five, way to go, that's awesome. Like, we want to build in those behaviors for positive praise. So make sure that you are using that as well.